the channel, we're back out with another Jakks Simpsons figure, and this time we take the physical challenge with Furious Homer.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Jakks Simpsons unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we dive in for the first time in the deluxe assortment line with Furious Homer. But for all your Furious Homer needs, all your Simpson needs, and everything else under the sun, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on in-stock items, $7.95 flat rate shipping, and then, of course, over $99 free shipping there over at Entertainment Earth. Gotta get a deal. Check it out. Link in the description down below. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Homer Simpson here took the physical challenge on Double Dare with Mark Summers' own, of course. And he got slimed along the way. But it is Furious Homer. This is a deluxe version of the Simpsons line from Jakks. First go around the sun with these figures here. $25 price point at GameStop. I did have my $5 monthly credit, whatever you call it. And then it was like 50 cents off for pro members or something. But still over $20, where we do know the core line that we've been unboxing on the channel. We unboxed Series 1. Check out those videos if you did miss them. Those are around $12. So basically double the price for something like this. Well, first off, the box is double in size. So I guess that has that going for it. But as shocking sticker shock there was on the Simpsons Series 1, in a good way, because I kind of felt those figures would be like $16.99 or something like that. $12.99, a heck of a price. Knowing that price and then going to this, it almost feels like, is that the right price? But you could easily make the case, and I'm sure that's what Jakks would do if they were put on the spot. All these accessories with this figure make up for that extra $12 price point. So in a way, it's like 2 in 1, I guess. I don't know. It's all about justification at the end of the day, as we do know. But let's dive into it. Let's see what's going on with Furious Homer. Found this at the Mall of America. Shout out to Mall of America up there in Minnesota. Just chilling on the shelf. We also found the Vampire Mr. Burns. We'll unbox that fairly soon on the channel as well, so stay tuned for that. But we got Homer. He's furious. He looks like he just got slimed. He took the physical challenge. It didn't work out so well for him, of course. Mark Summers. Simpsons logo right there. You got Homer at the top. Big window box. White packaging like we've seen. We got Incredible Hulk Homer on the side there. Glamour shot of the figure. Glamour shot of the cartoon, comic, whatever you want to call it there. Furious Homer on top. Jibber and plenty of jabber on the bottom. And then on the back, no cross-sell, anything like that. I think a nice little cross-sell on the bottom would have worked well. Not in the cards there, but you do get the pool, it looks like. You get Homer. I believe it comes with a fence as well. We're going to dive into all of it. I don't think it says anything back here. Featuring arm smashing action. Okay, so he's got an action feature to him. So I guess that's another thing in the price point. They would say, well, this one has action features to it. So we'll take their word for it once again. Okay, box coming all the way out. Shooting a 3 like a young Craig Hodges at the 3-point line. Shout out to Craig Hodges, of course. Now we do get pieces of the fence right back here. So I'm going to have to take this out. Maybe. Oh my gosh, see you later. Rookie moves. Rookie moves all over the place here today. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, I didn't even need to take it out. It pops off the front. What are we doing? It's my first Simpsons figure. Kinda. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we got some fence pieces here. We did get some instructions. Always nice to get some instructions here, of course. Shows that you push the back of the button on Homer to make him punch and stuff, and then it shows how to put the fence together. So pretty basic, I think, instructions, all things considered. Homer in the plastic prison, looking good, and he's McFarland in here. He's like Todd at the couch, just clipped and tied down to the couch, of course. Is Homer Simpson, so I'm going to have to cut him free, maybe. And then they're little twist ties, and they're hidden away. They're hidden away. Hard to find right here. There we go. Can I pop this out? There's 1, 2. We're going to buckle some shoes. 3, 4. Shut the door. See you later. Goodbye. We'll get the rest of the fence out, of course. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Rip that fence out. We're about off to the races here. About ready to take Homer Simpson by storm. See you later. Goodbye. Instructions off to the side. See you later. So we get a lot of fence pieces with this one. I'm going to keep these separate for now. Going to have to put that fence together. Hopefully this fence stays together fairly nice. That's one issue with a lot of things like this. We've seen them with like wrestling guitars, wrestling tables. They don't always stay together the best. This one's okay. It's got a little wobble. You can see that. Obviously you turn it, but it will lock in fairly decently. Obviously, it's a tough thing. You don't want it too hard because when you smash it with the action, you want it to actually smash, but you don't want it to be so brittle it falls over just at the slightest touch of the wind or something. So, seems to be somewhere in the middle right there, but to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I'll probably have this all bagged up. I don't know if I need this fence for him. I don't know. Maybe if I get a Flanders figure, put him on the other side or something. But a lot of fence pieces for this one, so that is some added value, as you can imagine there. We do get the green paint bucket here, and I guess you could use this accessory with other things if you really wanted to. It does say green paint, got green across the top. It is truly a paint bucket. Wish it said green slime, Mark Summers. Not the case here, though. Shout out to old Double Dare. Shout out to Family Double Dare, after all. Everybody loves family fun, Family Double Dare. Let's bring that show back, and me and my family will be on there. Oh, it'll be a wacky time. A wacky time. Now we got another accessory here. We got an inflatable pool. It looks like my dog Lemmy's pool in the backyard, except his is blue. But he hangs out in that pool a lot in the summer. He likes to take a dip in between games of fetch, as we do know. But straight up plastic here. Almost looks like a jar you can put stuff in, like thumbtacks. You put a bunch of thumbtacks in here or something. But it is a pool. Another one of those accessories you can easily use with other toy lines if you want to. You want to have the X-Men hanging out around a pool? Hey, you can stick old Rogue in this pool. She'd be hanging out. Do whatever you want to do. Choose your own adventure. But a nice little inflatable pool, I guess, is what we have here. As you can see, hard plastic. But you can have Homer just chilling inside that. But now we got Homer Simpson out of the package here. For sure, you see this, you know it's Homer Simpson, even though he's got the green paint all over him, no shirt going on, and of course, as you can see right there, he's got the yellow skin tone color, got a little clip tie inside his neck. There we go, pull that out. But it definitely looks like Homer, feels like Homer. It feels like the Incredible Hulk Homer, especially with the torn and tattered legs. That's because he's furious, of course. So he's got the green on him. He's furious. It's a parlay right there off of the Incredible Hulk, of course. Screaming, yelling head on Homer here. Got the tongue sticking out. You got the teeth. Got the two eyes. That's one thing we've seen with some of these Simpsons figures. The eyes not quite matching up. My copy right here looks really good. Got the hair on the top of his head, of course. Hair on the side of his head. And then green and yellow throughout, of course. Big Oakland A's fan is really a tribute. He was getting back from an Oakland A's game. And, of course, the beautiful Oakland Coliseum. One of the most beautiful ballparks you could ever go to. Am I right? Am I right? Maybe not. But he did go there, painted himself up, was celebrating. I think it was Ricky Henderson Day that day, if I'm not mistaken. And then he came back home, just was going to, shower and get some of this green paint off there. Marge said, don't go in the house with all that. Go out in the backyard with the hose. And there we are. And he started cleaning up, and some of that green was finally coming off him. I think that's the story. Somebody fact check it if you want to, but it does work for me. He does got the action feature. He's got a big hole in his back right here. You punch with your thumb, and bam, there he is. He's ready to take on the world. It almost feels like an old school, like McDonald's or Burger King toy or something. It's like a weird action feature. But it does work. It is very nice, and it's very tight, so I do like that. Now, the arms, of course, you can move on your own, just like any of these other toys. You can still move the arms, feel the clicks in there. You do get a bicep cut here. You also get a single-jointed elbow. 2 fists of Homer Fury. We're here for that, of course. Even the hands go back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, no up and down. That's one of the limiting things I've seen on the Simpsons line so far. I wish it had more of an up and down feature to it. Does not have that. Does not have the traditional waist either, but you do got the button in the back, as we did talk about. Now, you do got knees on here, single-jointed knees. You also get a little side-to-side, really nothing to write home about. Those big old Homer Simpson splits, if you do need them. Legs do go up really nice. Then, of course, that bend looks pretty good there. And then you get ankle articulation, which is always appreciated. Then you got the bare feet, the bare toes on Homer. Big holes in his feet for a peg stand. Not going to fit on a ringside Jazzwares or Mattel stand. He's left on his own right here, but he should stand fairly good on his own. As you can see right there, he does do that. Now, this is the only Homer Simpson figure we've received so far from the line. In Series 1, had our traditional Homer Simpson figure, so you can definitely see the differences between the two. Love that they scale together. Love that they look like they're a part of the same line. And I doubt this will be the last Homer Simpson figure we'll ever get from this line either. Gotta think we'll get tons of different variants of him. I'm going to jump into the Simpsons line if they can't find the core Simpsons family members. It's just not going to happen. So you know Jakks is going to keep putting out the core family members and probably some of the other core family members or core characters from the cast on a regular basis, because you're not going to collect it if you can't get some of those heavy hitters, and that is understandable. But deep cuts like this are the ones that'll have value probably more than the traditional Homer in the future, just because they'll be one and done, and I don't see this one getting re-released. I don't know if there's enough meat on the bone there. And it's interesting that this one went to Series 1 as a part of the deluxe figures. Just an interesting take. It is memorable, though, so I guess that's the way it goes. But as we do know with The Simpsons, been on for 30-plus years at this point, there's so much to take from. There's so many things they can do. It'll be very interesting to see how deep this line goes and where this line goes with the twists and turns and everything else. I'm dreading the day they announce, okay, we're going to have Moe's Bar, we're going to have these play sets, we're going to have the Simpsons house. Before you know it, you're going to have a whole table, and it's going to be like the whole Simpsons town, which isn't a bad thing. It's a bad thing, though, if this isn't your main collection and you want to collect it, but you don't got the room for it all. And I think a lot of people might be in that boat in the future. So interesting to say the least is this deluxe line here. It'll be interesting to see where this deluxe line goes in the future. I like what I see so far. I like what I see so far out of these figures. The price point, one of the best parts about this is it feels like everything is $20 to $55, $60 and more at this point. So to get a toy line that's about $13 feels real good. It doesn't feel like it hurts your wallet. But that being said, does this feel like it should be double? I don't know. A lot of accessories with this, that is for sure. So I guess that you have to take that into the cost, the bigger packaging, things like that. So I guess the value is there. I just wish it was more around $19.99. But beggars, they can't be choosers, that is for sure. But Furious Homer, furious to the end. But I'm not furious with this figure. It is a good pickup if you ask me. So there it is, Furious Homer. What's your thoughts on this one? A pickup, a pass, a long game, a no game, and I'm not so sure game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments once again down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for a Furious Homer, I'm a Furious Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.